is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is only a test.
DJs and MCs. This DJ, he gets down.
Listen to this jockey's introduction to
Two DJs and a mic with your host, DJ Mike.
Is that a timetable?
And DJ JP.
Well, get on it. It's your time.
Give me the mic.
Oh, yes. Welcome to another edition of Two DJs and One Mic. Man, it is so good to be back with you guys. We've been on a little sabbatical for a couple of weeks, but it's grateful, and I'm grateful to be back, and we're grateful to be back with you guys live and in Memorex. You know, it's me, the nice and loving and wholesome one, the great DJ Mike.
Oh my God. That's how we started the show out the sabbatical. Okay. All right. Yes, the loving, the wholesome, the gracious, the great DJ Mike production. Yeah.
And
Okay.
we have Jeff, the Honorable Jeff.
Whatever.
The one that makes it happen. Captain Jeff. In the place to be. Let me I got a little surprise here. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, hey.
Oh, I think I got it all wrong.
Yeah,
Let
you
me-
got it on backwards. You
Yeah,
don't even know how to play the game.
Yeah, you're right, I don't. But I'm in there.
It's okay. Yeah, you know how to come strong for the next
Oh man.
month.
Oh. I looked up in the closet. I said, "You know what?
I got something I can
Today is that day.
wear. Hat day. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's that day because I said, I know he's loaded. He got the clip loaded.
And
He
ready
got
to fire.
a assortment of hats.
Yes.
Yes. But yes, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I know you guys miss us. We're not only back, we're 30 minutes earlier. So we decided, to start a little earlier, start at 7 instead of doing our normal time of 7:30.
Yeah. So make sure you make a note of the new time, 7:00 start time. But man, let's jump into what we got going on. First, let's thank our sponsors: EV, Curator, NFLX, Eat Start, Ultimate Ears, all the people that make this show happen, y'all. All the people that do everything that we do. We're gonna have a great show on New Year's Eve. We're gonna do the 24 greatest moments for this year for us. And we're also gonna give away a pair of in-ears on that day and a boom.
Yeah.
So make sure you tune in and make sure you
And
register for the prize.
And that's the eve of New Year's Eve, which
Well,
will
Christmas
be the
Eve, Christmas
30th.
Eve, Christmas Eve, 24th.
Oh, is it gonna be
24th?
Okay.
Christmas Eve.
My
That way
bad.
somebody get a Christmas present.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah.
it. So yeah, we'll do it
That's
on that
nice.
day. Yeah. We'll
Oh.
get you some ears on
Yeah,
Christmas
you got
Eve.
the Mavs Santa hat on, so what? Hey,
Give us another win. 8 in a row tonight. Yeah.
Santa giving out gifts.
Also, next week on the show, we're gonna have Nate Nelson on the show. I don't know if he's coming to the studio or he's gonna be here with us, but he's gonna be on the show next week. Nate Nelson from La Force, he will be our guest on the show next week.
Nationwide Nelson.
Yeah, Nate Nelson.
Nate Nationwide.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So, man, what you always hit me up on Monday or Tuesday and come up with some great topics. And today you hit me up and said, let's change the show. I want to talk about this and a couple other things you had in mind, but mainly we're going to talk one album hit wonders.
Yes.
It had one album. That was
One
it.
album.
Yeah.
One album.
Yeah.
And man, it is some very interesting people on that list. And some that just stand out for me. Me and Jeff had somewhat of an argument because in my mind, when I look at the criteria for that, for me, it's not just people that had one banging album, but it's people that everything after that album just didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
So I consider them to be a one-hit wonder,
Hmm.
in my opinion.
Okay.
Could be wrong, uh, but and we were talking about the great, Jill Scott, and to me it was just that one album. And Jeff informed me that not only was I wrong, uh, but he just can't see that. He's not with it. Uh, Jill's his girl, and everything she made is pocket.
I mean, well, I mean, I don't know why why you even think that. But
No,
man,
I'm just saying it.
but it's all good. I mean, you're not. There may have been
True.
one album that some stuff, but if you really go back, because you have to. I mean, I think you get mad Jill or good happy Jill, and it depends on if you're feeling her mood, the mad Jill, the happy Jill, or whatever. But Jill is not on this list, so I don't know why
Well-
you would even say that.
Well,
So,
she's not on this list, but when we talked, this was before the list, and I gave you my criteria.
I know you gave it. I told you you were wrong.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
did.
glad that they proved me right.
Yeah.
So let's just jump into a couple. Let's go. We got a couple categories. We got pop rock. We got
Hip hop,
hip
R&B.
hop. Let's just
and
go
country.
through and find some that are shocking and some that are obvious.
Okay.
They have one on here. Let's just go. This is country, but I don't know why he's in this category. Oh, that's Brian White, not Barry White. I'm gonna go down to country. Do you see anybody that's shocking to you?
Well, what's the name was shocking to me.
Really? I can
In
answer
country,
that. I already know what you're going to say, and I can tell you why.
Billy Ray
He had
Cyrus.
one hit. Achy Breaky Hard. Come on, man.
I just
Tell me another song by Billy Ray Cyrus.
It was another one. wasn't it?
No, it was not. No, that's
It
it.
was another one
He had
on that
one hit,
album.
Mike. One.
It was
Oh, no.
another.
No. I don't even know why they say an album, because it might have been some other stuff, but I've never played another song except for some what him and his daughter did like today. And going down this country list, I really don't
I
see
thought
like.
with Heartland. Do you agree with that? I loved her first. Was that?
Is there another song we play by Heartland?
Well, I'm just saying this is the
I'm gonna
album.
answer your questions for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Unfortunately, they have this as being on the album, but that's the only song that I recognize by them.
Well,
Is that one song? So
okay. So if
I don't even know if they should even be on this list.
I mean, well, Billy Ray Cyrus, he got one hit, but he might probably sold a lot of that album.
I remember another song.
I do too. I just can't think of the name of it. There's one more.
Boot.
No,
that's
Brooks and Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn.
And they would be
There's
nowhere, they would
there's
be nowhere near
another
this list.
I thought there was another song that I remember by Billy Ray.
And then I'm shocked with this one, Kane. But is that the Kane that we know now, the country guy that sings song? They have him on here as a one-hit wonder in 2000.
Yeah. Have you heard him since? Well, you
he
know
has
what?
plenty hits.
Well, you have to look at it from this standpoint. We're dealing with albums.
Yeah.
So criteria-wise, he might be one of those guys that just make a lot of singles, and
But
he's not
this
making
doesn't
an
even
album.
matter anymore because everybody is pretty much just one, they're doing EPs or either they doing a single at a time. Some people release albums, but not a whole lot. Well,
And I got a question for you.
uh-huh.
So, do you think that streaming services like Spotify and TikTok help one-hit wonders to stay relevant or make it harder for them to succeed long-term?
To my album wise?
Yes, because
Well, I mean, you can get the whole album. Excuse me. Listen to the whole album and then you can decide. Let's just take, for example, right now they just released a new album. Who's doing the Super Bowl? Gosh, I can't even think his name. Kendrick Lamar. Okay, so he already has 2 hits off of there, but I mean, he has other albums that are hits. But that's Spotify because there was the whole album is right there, and I looked on DJ City, the whole album is in there, and so that's not the songs are there, so it's not like it can hurt you if you just take that one hit that they keep pushing and people don't go listen to the whole album. So I think it can help you and hurt you.
yeah, and a lot of times, with TikTok is bringing people back to life.
Oh yeah,
Dead,
that's definitely
long
TikTok,
time.
man. But I thought you meant just Spotify or Apple Music.
Well, you know,
But TikTok,
both.
yeah, TikTok is definitely bringing stuff back and bringing stuff back around to us. I was interested today after we had this conversation. I went and looked at the Apple top list, top songs,
Mm-hmm.
all old stuff in Christmas music. So I mean, it's like a cycle, and of course, Mariah was up there at the front, and you know,
Mhm.
it just recycles through every time. So it's kind of weird, but yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but I'm interested to jump. Country really wasn't a very good one, but man, this R&B list. Oh
Yes.
my gosh!
Yes.
I did not. Well, some of them I do
Yes.
realize. Let's start at number 25, Drew Hill.
Yeah. Yeah. When I told you that, you kind of
No. I agree with that one.
No. You know what? I take that back. I apologize. My wife.
Yeah.
Like, what? No, that ain't. I said, hey, this is an album.
No.
What else happened? Because after their first album, Cisco went wild.
Yeah, he did his own thing.
And he just kind of, flew away.
But okay, now we're moving up to 24. Tank, would you agree with that? I think he's had, or everything that's a hit just been on one album. And I wonder what they call a successful album: having more than one hit on it, or having 2 or 3.
It has to be more than one hit.
Yeah.
It has to be more than one hit. Let me look at the credentials.
Yeah, and I'm gonna run through some more while we sit here. 702. I understand.
Yeah, I can agree.
They might
with
have
that.
had 2 hits.
We
never heard from them again. Do they even?
And a lot of people don't even know who 702 is.
Where the party at?
Yeah, I know it.
For the girl.
A lot of people don't know.
Yeah. And then Adina Howard. She had like 2 or 3 hits off that one album.
I agree with that.
That's
Adina was, T-shirt, my panties on, and what was that other one? It was another song on that album.
Freak.
T-shirt. She had 3.
Yeah.
Freak, To the Break of Dawn, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and she had another one. It was 3.
And then Tyrese. I could have sworn
He's had some more
than
albums.
one good album.
He's had some hits.
Yeah. Not just a
compilation
on an album.
No, it's been.
And another one, Avant. Yeah, definitely agree with that one.
Yeah.
But this is one I disagree with. Joe. I think Joe had a couple good albums. I know I bought 2 CDs of his. The first one, of course, and then the next one. And they had more than
you
one.
You sure it wasn't singles? That you
no. It was
because I just remember one album by
No, CDs for him.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was that album back in 1997. But I remember Joe having some hits. Now, this one I agree with too. Shy.
Oh, yeah, Shy.
They haven't done anything.
Yeah, they disappeared.
But now this next guy, Donnell Jones, the Where I Want to Be album was phenomenal. But I thought he had a few other hits on another album that I bought.
He had some compilations on other people.
But you know what he did? He went into writing for everybody. So he kind of got out of it and started giving away all his hits. And, then Genuine, this is definitely true because he had Pony and, the other couple songs he had.
And then he had some compilations because he was on different albums, like it wasn't a barbershop. It was one of those movies where he had a hit on there.
So
Differences.
Being on soundtrack.
Yeah, soundtrack. Perfect. Yeah.
And then Tony Braxton. I thought Tony might have had more than one.
No, I was surprised.
I was too, but she did a lot of soundtracks too.
Yeah.
Soundtrack to One Hit Wonder. Monifa.
A lot of people ain't never heard of.
Yeah. Well, young, yeah. Desiree. I don't even remember what her hit was.
Me.
Yeah.
Deborah Cox.
Well, I mean, she did a lot of duets too. But man, when she was there.
That one song, when I heard that song so much. Oh man.
Yeah, she was strong in there.
How did you get here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I heard
nobody's supposed to be here.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then moving on up, and I found this one hard to believe too because I thought she had some other hits. Angie Stone.
Yeah, that was another one.
I thought she had at least 2 albums.
I don't know. Again, guys, and ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this show. Part of this show is about those one-hit wonder albums. So if you have some that you remember, please drop it in the chat. Let us know. Let us know. Let's talk about this.
Because it has to be they had more than one hit on there. So.
Yes. And yeah. I thought Angie Stone had
Yeah,
more
I thought
too.
she was a little shocking. That is Frankie. I think I remember a cut by them, but My Heart Belongs to You.
I don't remember.
I remember that cut. Yeah, it's a
I don't
little
remember
high pitched fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised by that because I don't even remember.
But
Frankie.
and then I would even consider Mario Winans. He did a lot of producing for Puffy.
Yeah, but he had one.
Puffy Daddy.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
that
he got
one
that
album.
one song that everybody swings out to.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then another one, right? Yeah, another one shocking was John B. I could have sworn he had.
No, it was just that cool, relax. That was it. He's still down with me.
Yeah, but I mean, but he did a couple duets too.
Yeah, he did.
Folks.
Yeah, on some other
but
people's. He just had that one, bro.
And
he just had that one.
Do you even remember who this guy is coming in number 6? Javier Colon. You know who that is, or what he did?
No, I've never. I don't know.
Mean, it probably see a lot of this stuff probably wasn't clubby or stuff that we played on the regular.
Yeah, it wasn't DJ. It might not have been DJ friendly.
Even it was friendly, but just not something we was banging in the club.
Yeah.
And it probably Cassie.
Oh yeah. Well, she went through a lot.
So yeah, so she probably
see that.
said, "I'm done with the studio. Don't call me."
And definitely, we should all know Blue Catrell. It was just, It was just that,
Yeah.
I was dreaming. Hit 'em up style.
Allure. What do you? I remember they had one hit.
Yeah.
They played in the club.
Yeah, I remember. Mm-hmm. They came and they went quick.
Yeah. And then my girl.
Yeah.
One of my favorite beats.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit any type of
anthem.
It doesn't fit any type of scenario. If you try to put it into a certain mix, don't play that way.
Because it'll turn into an anthem.
But I love that song, man. Yeah. I love that beat. Come home last night thinking you're going to get you some.
Yeah.
Smelling like a fragrance that I don't even wear. So, that's my girl. Oh. But then this one right here, too, but it hits it because you can't count the Fugees.
Okay,
you can't count the Fugees album.
Yeah, you can. But we got the great, one of your favorites, or one of our favorites, Mr. Pitts.
Yes, what Mr. Pitts said.
Kevin, he said group therapy. Tell me.
But did they have that's a
They might have had a single.
They might have had 2 on there.
Yeah, but you're right, Kevin.
Yeah, definitely
you're right.
One hit wonder.
Yeah, they came and they went, but that was a hard hit. That was a hard hitting track.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was a hard hitting track.
And then the number 1, of course, in the R&B category is Lauryn Hill.
Yes, Lauryn Hill.
I think it's more of a disappointment because she never got in the studio or really did anything else. I know there was some attempts, but nothing just really hit.
Yeah.
And since we on this category, which is R&B, are you shocked that would there be anybody else besides Jill that you wanted to put on there?
I don't know if did H-Town have 2 albums? Did they have a sophomore album?
Not that I know of. Not that I can remember. I know they did a bunch of remixes and the greatest hits, but I don't remember H-Town having.
Because I know after they made that album, they had like Natural Woman, and that was on that soundtrack.
Again, a lot of them stay relevant with soundtrack.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I would say that they should be.
That's
on
a
there.
good one.
Yeah, I would say that they should be on there. And I don't, and this one here, I don't know. What about Blackstreet?
No, they had a couple of good albums.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Jagged Edge?
No, they had more than one. If my wife heard you say that, she'd come up here and stab you in your neck.
What about 112?
112 might be on there too.
Yeah.
Because I only remember one album from 112. Yeah. 112 may be on there. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any?
Any one one album wonders that you can think of.
R&B or
Because
anyone.
it's different now. We get a lot of singles. We don't get a whole bunch of albums.
It's
Some
different
people do.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some people do release a lot of albums, but you can't just. What's up, Keith? How you doing, sir? Good to hear from. Good to hear from. Macy Gray. Yeah.
Macy Gray. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because her voice was so different.
Yeah.
That I think she had one of those voices that you just had to know how to appreciate.
Yeah.
She was different.
Yeah.
But I liked her music. But I would say with some people, you touched on Lauryn Hill, and one of the reasons that she didn't do anything is because life
got in the way.
Life, started lifing.
Yeah, she started having like 5 kids.
Yeah, and that got in the way for her.
I think it was a lot of stuff, man. She kind of lost her way when she got married.
Yeah,
and went to a whole other world.
Yeah. KG said truth hurts. Yeah. You don't know who that is?
Never heard of them. So
well, Addicted? That's a lady.
I probably heard
That's a lady.
Yeah, I probably heard it. But...
Addicted. I think it's Addicted or
but we can't
Rakim.
just have one hit. It has to be a whole album.
Dr. Dre, they produced that.
Oh, okay.
She was on the watch.
You know who else should be on there? Michelle Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did she have 2 albums?
There's Something in My Heart. That was on the first album.
Yeah.
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 You're right.
Yeah.
Michelle Lane.
There's another one that might be on there.
I'm gonna tell you another one.
Kelly Rowland.
Ooh. Shots fired.
Well, I'm just trying to keep it real.
Yeah, you're right. Pitts,
she
Lauryn Hill was acting. She had an album.
She was in jail also. Yeah. Well, I'm just tax evasion. Am I lying?
I'm omitting that.
Okay. Yeah. So, man. Yeah. So, but life got, like you say, she started life and stuff happened.
I'm gonna tell you another one that's on there. Soul to Soul.
Sugarfoot.
Yeah, that's a good one. Old
Soul
school.
to Soul.
Soul to Soul. They broke
up. Them boys got the other guy Snap.
Yeah, I don't even know if they had an album.
Yeah, they had an album. They had like Rhythm is a Dancer, Power, and a couple more hits. They had like 4 or 5 hits on there.
That's definitely one. Snap.
Yeah,
they snap. Yeah. What about this group? And this was one of my favorite groups because I don't remember. What was that group? They sung the rock song. I Want to Know. Yeah, we haven't got there yet, but we going.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're
getting there. I Want to Know.
I want to know.
Something. I forget the name of that group. It'll come to me.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna jump up to our hip hop. Some of these, y'all should definitely know some of these. Young Jock.
Yeah, Young Jock.
Yeah, one album. One album. 2006. He's still living off that one album.
And then he migrated to Ratchet TV.
Well, a lot of these guys have gotten in trouble too, man.
Yeah.
So a lot, especially the young hip hoppers.
Yeah. After 7 might have had more than one album, didn't they? After 7?
They had two. But I don't know how many hits was on that second album.
Yeah, it might be considered as
Can't Stop.
Yeah. I know that. Yeah.
I'm digging on you.
Yeah.
In the heat of the moment, and then a couple slow
and
tracks.
that other slow jam.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. But hey, I love all these ones y'all dropping in there. Go ahead.
True.
Spread my wings.
And fly away. I'm just saying it was
that album was smoking now.
Hey, was it one?
It was one. I don't know what happened to them. I mean, another one. That man, y'all really got us grounding it down. How about High Five?
High Five, yeah.
No,
they had 2, didn't they? Well, I know they had some situations. One of the guys, Little Scrappy. What's up, Lindy?
Yeah, what's up? Good afternoon. Good evening.
Little Scrappy, he might have had a half album.
Yeah. All right, so then the Shop Boys, Rockstar
Spread My Wings. Yeah. Okay.
Jaquan, Tipsy.
Yeah.
Was there another hit on that album?
I don't remember.
I think these are shaky because they had to buy the whole album to get stuff, and there was one hit.
Hey. Yeah, Tipsy, Chingy, Jackpot.
Oh, okay.
I don't even remember that track.
Chingy?
Well, I'm saying Jackpot. That particular track.
Well, that's just the name of the album.
Well, normally the name of the album has a track.
Sometimes
You're
not.
right.
Memphis Bleak.
Hmm.
One hit. And then didn't he do some compilations with some folks though?
Yeah,
Like maybe
yeah.
the boys
Jay-Z.
guys out of Memphis. And,
He did some with Jay-Z
Yeah.
too. Then. Petey Pablo.
Petey Pablo. He had a couple hits on there. Freak a Leak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying he had one hit.
Well, he had more than one hit. Now,
I'm just
remember,
saying the album.
This has got to be more than one hit.
Yeah, one album. But
This
yeah, he
one
had
is-
some hits on that.
This one is not. It's kind of shocking, but not shocking. At number 19, Dougie Fresh. Has he done anything else besides Lottie Dottie?
He's done some stuff, but
Nothing has taken off, and it's probably just been one. He did some stuff with DJ Cool.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, they flowing. Rockola Jam. Yeah, Rockola Jam had one.
Yeah, but not one hit wonders. It's
But
gotta
he
be-
had two
they
songs.
gotta be had two
He had
songs.
two jams on
So
there.
is
He
that?
had,
Did
he
you
had
check the
Prayer.
criteria?
He had Prayer. And he had I Can Feel It.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw another one in here, even though his life was cut short by accident. DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He fits the criteria.
Yeah, but I mean that was because he got hurt in that accident.
Yeah.
But he had one hit too.
Do you think Flow Rider?
He's
Flow
had a
Rider
bunch
is
of
really
other little
pop.
spotty hits. Though.
He got. I don't know.
But I don't know if they're all on the same
yeah,
album.
yeah,
but he's had a bunch of little spotty hits.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
You got some spots.
Mm-hmm. But that is a good one. Yeah.
Now this next one, I'm kind of.
But I thought they had two albums.
Digital Underground. Sex Package.
So was all the hits on that one album?
Humpty, yes. Yeah.
Freaks in the
Yeah,
Industry.
all that's on there.
On one album. Wow.
Yeah, on one album.
So I thought they had
but I'm just saying they was on some of Tupac's and he was on some of theirs, so it may have looked like, but they had, you had Digital Underground, you had Raw Fusion, you had Tupac.
Yeah.
So at one time. So they had all of these people, but album wise, one wow. And that was a bad album, dude.
Yeah, it was. They had a lot of
Humpty
hits.
Dance will be playing for
Do
the
What
rest
You
of my
Like.
life. Yeah, oh man, Do What You Like is one of my favorites.
So yep, that's what Lindy just said.
Do What You Like. Mommy, I want some ice cream. Kid, eat what you like.
Okay. So keep them coming, keep thinking. Now, if you stand in that Diggable Planets.
Diggable Planets.
Did De La Soul have more than one good album? I don't know if they're on the list.
Oh, well, De La Soul had another album.
Okay, all right. You're going to give them credit.
So, I got to give them credit. I heard one of their songs the other week, and it blew my mind away that I had never heard. Oodles and O's.
Yeah, you told me about
Oodles
it. I think
O's.
I've heard it before, though.
And this is the crazy part, and I need to go look at this. Whoever produced that track produced Diggable Planets track. What is the name? Like Slim? Like, what is the name of that song? Something like Slim or like Sam.
Yeah.
It's the same, everything, the same key, the same melody, just different instruments. Almost sound like the same.
You know how things are when cool like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not the song, though.
Like that.
Look it up. It's going to Rebirth of Slick.
Cool
Yeah,
like
that's
that,
what.
yeah.
Okay, cool like that. Rebirth of Slick. But yeah, I have to say they were one. What about Black Rob?
Before he went
Like
to jail.
what?
Before he went to jail.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, a lot of these guys got kicked out because they went to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
man, like Whoa was like, I'm talking about, man, that was an anthem, dude.
and you got to think about all those hits like Audio 2 and all of them.
They one hit ones too.
Yeah, but then some of them was one hit wonders. They ain't had The Far Side. Can you think of their second hit?
Their second album, no.
Yeah.
Because they had two. They had Running and they had
Can't Keep Up.
what was the other one? Their best hit. She keeps on passing me by.
She keeps on passing me by.
Yep. Rich Boy. Do you know who Rich Boy is?
Never heard of.
Got 22s.
I probably heard it before. Yeah.
What is it? Some you know the song because he had a couple of hits and that's all they was playing. Throw some D's on. That's what.
Oh, okay.
Throw some D's
Rich
on.
Boy, yeah, 2007. And I find this one shocking, but he really didn't do that now. He's been living off Mount Up.
Yeah.
Forever. Regulators. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, one that's not on here, let me check right quick before I get up here. Well, he's on here, Coolio.
Yeah, Coolio.
Yeah, he's on here. The Far Side, Craig Mack.
But
you know, he went to go preaching or whatever.
He kind of went away, you know. Man, and I love Craig Mack.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. 2,000 degrees.
Yeah.
Girl scream like a Keith.
Yeah. Oh, that's another one too.
Who has 2 albums?
Keith Murray.
Yeah, Keith Murray.
Yeah.
Who has 2 albums, Lindy? Who are we speaking about?
Who are we talking about?
Far Side is on the list.
Yeah.
And this is another one, Bone Crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't had that now.
Attention. Yeah, he
had one sports anthem.
Dude, I just saw a commercial. He's on a commercial. And somebody is robbing somebody. The dude's talking about, come on, man, you outside the club, I need your help. And he's like, we're gonna pray for it. And he got all his hair cut off. But yeah. Oh, Rich Boy. Rich Boy had 2 albums. Well, that second album must have been
Can you give us the hits? We need the hits off of there.
It must be a dud.
Some that we definitely would have played. Rich Boy. That's the only criteria for that second album to be good.
Yeah.
That sophomore joint.
Kevin Pitt said Vice Wobble.
Oh, Vic?
Yeah, Vic Wobble.
Man, he been killing it. I mean, well, he hasn't had any. What was the second song on that album? But I mean, he's been killing it. But he's had a bunch of one-hit wonders. Now he has Flex that's everywhere, you know. But what else is on there? Then he had Old School Jam.
Is that him with Flex?
No, that's not Vic. That's
Cute.
Not.
Yeah, that's
Cute. Yeah, he's definitely one. I don't even just put him in the one-hit wonder, not even. Because I don't know anything else about Vic.
Only thing I know about him is Wobble.
Yeah.
That's it.
Coolio.
Naughty by Nature?
But no, let's talk about Coolio. I thought he had a couple other hits too.
Well, he had some hits, but album. Was that all on one album? You know,
1, 2, 3, 4. Get Yourself on the Floor.
That.
Gangsta Paradise.
Gangsta Paradise. Fantastic Voyage. That's all I know.
Yeah.
By him.
Yeah.
And those 3 songs changed his entire life.
He
especially Gangsta Paradise being on that. He
rode the wave.
Yeah, on that soundtrack.
Fantastic Voyage. Yeah.
Wow.
Slide, slippity slide.
Yeah.
And then Naughty by Nature, I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe, Mike.
I don't know. Man, Kevin Pitt's coming out of the woodworks. Look at this.
What did he say?
Lost Del
Rio, Macarena. One hit wonder though. Was there anything else on that album?
Yeah. You coming out.
Was there anything else on that album? So
Kevin
I'm gonna say we have to take Naughty by Nature off. Because looking here, 1990, that had hits on it. This one definitely had hits on it.
Naughty by Nature, the first one.
And well, that's the same album, but man, that was definitely hits on there. Anthem. I feel like they had more than one hit, but I mean,
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think Naughty by Nature had a couple, but you really had to be into them too.
Okay, yeah. Well, I feel like they should have had more.
Should the Queen be on here?
Queen Latifah.
Queen is hyped up. No, she had a couple different albums. Then she had a jazz album that went platinum.
That's a good question. We need to investigate that because
the Queen is hyped up.
Yeah, that's Latifah.
Well, she had the one with UNITY.
And, who you call it? Yeah, I'm just saying, Wrath of My Madness. She been out a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Now this one here, man, I don't know about this. They got MC Hammer on here.
He had 2 good albums.
But cause they just got Please Hammer Don't Hurt Him, 1990. But he came out before that.
I'm gonna do this to you as a DJ. Now you can look at covers and you can tell that there was hits on those covers, right?
Yes.
Definitely a hit on that one. Ladies first, ladies first. And that one had a hit. Black Rain had a hit on it. And I know Sisters, that had UNITY. So there's been hits on more than one album for the Queen. But
Ladies first, that might be on one of those
yeah.
albums.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that's a good question, Jeff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Hammer?
I don't agree with the Hammer though.
You think he had 2 albums?
I think he had 2 good ones. And I feel like he had an album before the 90s, unless they just singled it all the way
again,
out.
Covers. Here we go. No.
Let's get it started. 88.
Hammer had more than.
Let's get it started. 88.
The Funky Headhunter.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt him, Hammer.
Yeah.
He had
Too
more.
Legit to Quit.
I totally disagree with that.
Yeah, because Hammer, the type of money Hammer was spending, he had to be making some money.
Remember when we interviewed old girl? That was another good interview too. We had this year,
yeah.
the young lady that danced for Hammer.
Well,
that was a part of
not only dance.
Town 357.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Man, we've had
Sweet
some
LD.
great. Yeah, we had some great interviews. This year.
That's on that
Now,
list too.
this one I definitely agree with. The House of Pain. They have done absolutely
nothing for the industry. Is that what you're about to say?
Not for the industry. But
okay. Well, yeah, it's just one. Jump around and jump around and what else they got? They got another one. This is something that I can't understand.
Yeah, that's in that song.
Is that no?
Insane in the Membrane.
Insane in the Membrane and Jump Around. Yeah. Now this next one, Skilo. I wish.
Oh, he had some hits on that album though.
Yeah, that's just the one though.
Yeah, that's it.
I wish.
Coming in at number 7.
Coming in at number 7. Number 6, go ahead.
Afro Man. Has he had more? I mean, I know you've had some hits like Coke 45. Yeah. Oh, you know them because they just out of control. They out of control.
I know. Only thing I remember, I get high.
I was doing a party in what is it? Where Jerry them live, Highland Park. The parents came running in the room because the kids had me. I get high and Coke 45. Sir, could you take that off, please? Well, y'all told me to play whatever they wanted, so don't be coming in here getting on me now. But I thought he had more than a couple hits though, man.
This is a good one too, Bobby McFerrin. Yeah, Don't Worry, Be Happy.
That was it. But that's one hit wonder, not an album.
Yeah, that is a one hit wonder.
One hit wonder. Mims. What was Mims' hit?
You don't remember Mims?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, he had 2 that I liked. What is?
I had somebody request this lately.
What?
Mims hit.
This is why.
I'm hot. And he had Like This.
And he had another one.
The remix. I don't see anything.
It's another one.
Okay.
I just can't think of the name of it.
Yeah.
It is. I played the song. Say it to me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, is it still around today? No.
I can't say that. I'll put it this way: the hit that I like, I have never played it at a party.
Okay. Well, it wasn't. That was something you like.
Yeah.
That was some of that stuff my brother be trying to play. Funky Cold Ice Medina, Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
He had more than one hit on there because he did the song about the white boys did, Wild Cherry.
Play that funky music.
Play that funky music. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I saw Vanilla Ice at Mobile Beat at a DJ conference.
Cool dude.
No.
Speaking performer.
Great performer.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, because I wasn't expecting it. We got Now, man, he's one of the. He was a showman, man. He was good. He danced. He had a good. It was really good to watch him, and I really enjoyed his show. Yep. And then here's a couple that definitely, but I find them to be one hit wonders. Young MC.
Yeah, he had 2 hits.
2.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Yeah, Young MC, but Young MC. Now Tone Loc. Why is he not on there?
Because he had 1 hit.
No, Funky Cold Medina and Wild Thing.
Wow.
He had another one too on there. That Tone Loc album, people were feeling that. They were feeling it. It got a lot of play, brother. Maybe not in your hood, but
I mean, well, I was in the military by then. Wild Thing, Chebba, he did that.
On 5 was a good one.
We're in the same. Oh, he did that. Something else. He had 2 hits, man. Don't give me that, man.
I'm telling you.
I don't want to hear it.
Wow.
What else is on there, Mike?
I told you On Fire is a hit. Trust me, it was a hit.
What club you played in?
I wasn't in the club.
Okay, then.
I was too young for a club.
Okay. Well, that was in 89. So you could have been in the club. But it's all good. Okay.
Kid-friendly club.
Yeah. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Definitely one hit wonder, one album
Sir,
wonder. He didn't have nothing else after that. Man. That's it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the Sugar Hill Gang. Apache and all that stuff on that one album.
Yeah, they started the industry.
Yeah.
They were one of the forefathers.
Thank God for them.
Yeah.
But that's about it. So now we move into our pop rock.
Now that's interesting.
Wow. I mean, you look at some of these like Fun, Some Nights. I don't know what their hit was, but yeah. Simsonic. You know what their song is?
Feeling Strangely Fine.
No. Closing Time.
Closing Time.
Yeah. That's it. Fastball. Put Me in, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm ready to play. The Fray.
Yep.
Yeah. Jet. Some of these Crazy Town. Some of these
Big Country. The Crossing.
6 Experience.
Yes.
Yeah, they only had that one hit.
Yeah, and that's gonna play for the.
Oh, that's all you need.
Yeah.
And then the other one that we was talking about too, we didn't mention her, but she's had a rejuvenation. Tracy Chapman.
Yeah. Tracy Chapman.
Yeah. Thank you.
Now,
thank you, Luke Combs.
Yeah. Tracy. Now, this is something that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
This is a question.
What's the question?
I'm trying to find the question, brother. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. It's okay.
But this was something that was asked. Why do you think some artists, like Lauryn Hill and Tracy Chapman, chose not to follow up their massive successes? So they're saying that they chose not to.
Well, Lauryn Hill got married, and I think
her
husband pulled her off of it. Yeah. If you want to be honest, I think that's what happened. She married Marley.
Yeah.
He took her away from it. Tracy Chapman, I don't think she got the success that we think she did. Yes, she had a hit, but it didn't really do anything, or her album didn't really do anything because they didn't give her. It's still like today. How many CMAs did Beyonce get chosen for awards for? 0. Tracy got 0. So when you cross into that realm and they don't accept you,
Yeah, it's a whole different.
And Kevin, you're right. I agree. Hammer had multiple hits on multiple albums. Man.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah, he did good. Rich Boy.
Yeah.
Mark Rainey. Yeah, that's a horrible song. Somebody asked me for that the other day. I said, you better get out there and dance. You know how I get down. Don't ask me for no full
flamethrower. What about Hootie and the Blowfish?
Oh well, they had 1 or 2 albums, definitely now and then. He's doing his own thing, so he's going up still. A Flock of Seagulls.
Man, yeah.
That's something we still kind of play.
Yeah.
Soft Cell. I think that's Tainted Love.
Yeah, Tainted Love. Tainted Love.
Yeah.
Nina. That's it. That's all they got.
Yeah. The Knack.
Yeah.
But it's funny how you have one album or you hit on one, but now today you just, like everybody's doing EPs, you just get 1 or 2. So we got a few more minutes, so let's jump into those questions that you had for the week, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So one of my questions is, when someone hires a DJ and that DJ doesn't pan out, does that blame fall on the DJ or the client? Is it the client's fault for knowing that possibly the DJ will not deliver on their deliverables? Or is it the DJ's fault, in your opinion?
So how could it be the client's fault? Because they don't know We can paint any picture we want to on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that. We can be the great, like people say, people are hiring influencers now, but just like that girl who got up there and messed up at Coachella because she didn't know double beats or whatever. How is that the client's fault? Unless they make them perform in front of them. Like that would be a good example. Okay, before you get on the stage at Coachella, I need you to perform your set live for me. But then what if that problem doesn't show up? How is he supposed to know that she don't know what double beats is if she does?
So let me ask you this here.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Pitt says client didn't do his or her research.
And then he also said, did they check the reference?
Did they check the reference?
Kev, I think it goes back a lot to you can paint any picture you want to on Instagram. I mean, I even know cats that cheat and have a computer make their mixes for them to post. But when it comes live, they can't perform that, you know? Don't look away. You know I'm telling the truth. But I mean, so you can paint any picture you want to on Facebook, Instagram, Mixcloud. I'll give you a clue. If you ever see a DJ, posting something and you never see their hands or the turntables or anything like that, you see their face or you see a different view, but you never see what's going on, on the screen or on their controller. Don't believe the hype. So, and you just, I don't know.
So do you think that with everything that you just said, do you think it falls on the people in the industry to set standards of what should be expected?
We do, but people don't pay attention to it.
Well, do we?
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I'm saying
we go out and perform to a certain level, and then they expect every DJ to be at that level. Now,
I know we perform at a certain level. What else are we doing to help the industry? Are we talking about it enough? Are we exposing those weaknesses enough? Like in football or basketball, when a scout goes to a combine, or when they watching, or when they do all of this.
But again, Mike, when do you get a chance to scout a DJ? You can't come to their events. Unless they're in a club or they're a club DJ or something. And only if you hear somebody somewhere, then their show improves. But how can you scout a DJ?
That's a good question.
And and like I say, you can put out anything you want on Facebook and Instagram to make it look hot.
I think one of the ways of scouting a DJ is clients should require either a live in-person session or a live video conference.
Merry Christmas. That's deep. But I mean, again, how many people are looking for that though? You know what I mean? How many people really know to ask those questions?
I know a lot of people don't know to ask that question, but a lot of people are being victimized, and they have expectations that they expect to be met that may not happen. Maybe I painted this picture that when you close your eyes and listen to me, in what I'm painting, you open your eyes, it's supposed to be Jazzy Jeff, but it's me.
I understand what you're saying, man. I don't know who it falls on, Mike. That's a tough question, man. How can you, if someone promises something that they know they can't deliver, then it falls on them. But again, and then if you put something out there that's not really you, that falls on you again. And then if people ask you a question and you jump around the question and don't answer the question, can you perform at this level, and you never tell them the truth, then they get there and it's not what they expected, that's on you. But to me, it's hard to blame it on the client when they have no way of really verifying what you say. People write glowing reviews all the time. They might have hated and it could be somebody who doesn't understand the art of DJing or whatever the case may be, or they like, and it's very subjective, man, but it really falls on the person by not delivering on what they say.
And I agree with that and I would just like to take it farther.
Okay.
I think one thing is really necessary is it also falls on those in the industry to set and create the standards that that should be looked at. I think like when you can go on a commercial and see something about scamming and people will say, well, hey, these are the things that you should look at or look for to know if you're being
You don't
scammed.
think there's people out here all the time saying what we should look for in a DJ?
Well, I'm not saying that they're not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that say that there's 30,000 DJs in the United States. I would say the
30,000 in Dallas, but go ahead.
I know it. I would say the percentage of the people that are setting the standards may be point something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would say point something. How many people are saying something or setting the right tone? How many people are educating clients on what to look for and what not to look for? How many people are doing that? Because I think if you do that, if you're not on top of your game, it forces you to have to get on top of your game.
Yeah, but I think it's more so on the people who are not doing what they're supposed to or not giving a deliverable, because they're painting a false picture on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and then they're not being honest with the client when the client asks them some question.
Oh yeah, and it definitely falls on them because a lie should never be praised or given a reprieve. Like, no, you okay? No, it falls on both parties in my opinion, but it also falls more so on the industry.
Can I say something?
Oh, please.
I think us starting early is going to be a problem. We're going to end up going longer because we're used to going longer. So, the time has flown by. We got like 8 minutes left in an hour. But I know, I'm just saying, it may not be a good thing on that hour. But no, I understand what you're saying. And did you have any other questions for this week?
Yes, I do, but I wanted to read what Kevin said.
Okay, what did Kev say?
Kev said, when I was doing corporate, that's what it was all about. What you did at your previous event.
Yeah, I mean, not like word of mouth or people spreading the word for you. So I understand that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, not like show improvement. We're not talking about those kids. We're talking about where people come find you and do the research, read your references, read everything, and then it just what if you don't deliver on what you promised? Yeah, and that's all we saying.
Dummy information.
Yeah. You got 2,500 5-star reviews. There must be something you're doing good out there, but it's just the case. Yeah. So yeah. So I hope everybody's having a great season for the holiday seasons. You're booking them up, doing everything, and doing your gigs, and making everything good, and get ready and carrying on for next year. Let's real quick. We're gonna try to squeeze in, even though we have Nate next week. We're gonna try to squeeze in that review from Harvest of Sound somewhere on all the speakers, because some of that stuff was shocking. Harbinger with a great review. Some of those great reviews on some of those speakers.
Yeah, we got to get in there.
Yeah, we have to get in there and talk about that.
Yeah,
so
that requires about 30 minutes.
Yeah, we need 30 minutes just to talk about that review. And great job by those guys up in Boston.
Great job.
They put on a great show.
Yeah.
And
thank you, Lou and Ben, for your results.
Yeah.
Thank you, the crew.
Yeah. And I hate we didn't get to go, but I had to have a medical procedure, so we'll be back up, and hopefully we'll be ready to go. I'll be good to go when we go to NAMM in January. But y'all keep me in your prayers. But we're gonna keep fighting on and
press.
Yeah. So
press.
What was the other topic that you had? You had one more for me.
I'm trying to remember. So I lost it.
Yeah. So, well, We're also gonna get into our show of our top 24 moments
Yes.
of things from 2024 that we got into. We're gonna do that New Year's Eve. We're gonna give away some prizes, and and you know, if y'all got some topics or people y'all want us to reach out to and try to interview, and we'd love to have your feedback put in. You know, just anything to make us make the show better and make everybody want to listen. So yeah. Kev said he went. Kev, how was it, man? Was it as good as it was last year? Did you enjoy yourself? How were the parties? I mean, you know, because we hadn't really had a chance to debrief the guys. I know they still trying to come down off of the high and already start pumping up for next year. But
was the shootout, with it being covered, blind shootout, was that better for you? Did that create more of an effect on you? And while he's typing, I just wanted to say this, you know, in regards to the industry, you know, and one thing that, you know, that you started with, you know, some time back, and this has become one of our mottos, leaving the industry better than what we found it. And I strongly feel that's our responsibility. Oh yeah. You know, to leave it better than what we found. And sometimes it makes people feel uncomfortable. Yeah. Because they're possibly not.
Okay, we're gonna get to your answer. But you're right, Mike, and we should. It's like we let criminals steal stuff or do things, and nobody ever says anything. But the problem is, how do we address it? You know what I mean? We care about hurting people's feelings, but we should care more about the industry staying pure and everything being good, and you being able to recommend somebody with confidence and not feeling like they lying to clients, so they're not going to produce what they say. So I feel you on that. So,
as long as we're respectable with the truth shouldn't be a problem. What should be a problem is the lie.
Yeah, I get you.
Why does the lie get a reprieve?
I don't know about that. We still haven't figured it. We're going to work on that in 25. All right, but let's go to Kevin. He said it was good, but the speaker shootout was done blind. Yeah, that's what we wanted it to be done blind, so I didn't have the impact it did in previous. I think it's better like that, Kev. I think it's better when you can't see it. You wanted to see the speakers. I don't want to see them. I mean, even when I went last year, I turned around in my chair and just listened. And I wish they wouldn't have even told what speaker it was. Just said they were switching 1, 2, 3, 4. Just did numbers and then come back, and when we do the reveal, do one, you know, show you 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So I want, you know, and I'm sitting here just fantasizing or thinking about what he said, how, you know, and trying to put myself in his shoes. And I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, well, should it, you know, you're playing blind. Yeah. Everything plays blind. Then you snatch the curtains off and play it again, where you can see it. And it's like, do you then get there like, what?
Yeah, because you're gonna know 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You're gonna know which one was hot unless they, you know.
He said there was no reveal.
Oh,
so you never knew. See, I was under the.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? We have the ears, so we will the ears and the eyes. So we will definitely tell.
That's
them.
What I would like.
Yeah, we would
not see it and then raise the curtain.
Yeah, did you give them that feedback that you really wanted to know what was back there? So you know that way you would know what you were listening to.
And they never turned the speakers up to volume.
Well, you know what they try to do. I know about that part of it. Being them try to keep it all at a certain level without going, you know, too loud and getting to distortion points. So they set everything at an equal level, and then they turn them on. But I mean, this is all great input. We can give it to them and let Ben and let them know. And next year when we're there, we will definitely, if we have to go and pull the curtain back ourselves, me and Mike will let you see what it was.
Let's do the reveal.
We'll do the reveal.
Yeah, let's do the reveal.
But wow.
That's
but
what I thought.
They turned them up pretty loud, Kev. I don't think you want the walls to rattle, you know.
Some people might.
Yeah.
I know when we heard that what was it, that
Maui
last year. I almost climbed on the wall.
Well, I mean, just like last year, my shocker, if they would have pulled the curtain up on that JBL, oh my God, that thing sounded spectacular. Yeah. So, But I mean, that's good feedback. We will definitely give that to Ben and Blue and Tyler and Chris and let them know that. And I thought they were gonna. They turned it up to 105 decibels. Okay, yeah. So, like I said, they want to keep everything even because if you try to turn the speakers up to their max, then one is definitely going to outperform the other one because some of them are bigger or has a bigger,
And it may be some situations with, because people are bringing the speakers in and they may
not want to blow
some
anybody's
type of,
limiter.
Limiter,
But you know what? Next year we can definitely have them do it better because we weren't there, and we can definitely talk to these guys. We're gonna set up for early January, and you can even ask on the show when we get them all on why didn't they do certain things. But I really thought they were gonna reveal to you guys, so we will definitely let them know that because we want, I want to know because hey, they could be lying about what we just heard.
Yeah.
Not saying that they would, but
it takes away all of that.
I think it would be good to do the Pepsi Cola, the challenge where you get to see it. So thanks for that feedback, man. That's really good. Hopefully,
so there's a big difference between 105 and max.
Yeah, but you can't max them all out, because then
he's in that gray area in between it.
Yeah, I mean I understand what he's saying, but you don't want to push everything to the limit because everything can sound loud. Then
Rick Ross.
Yeah, just get it at one particular level. But we'll definitely talk to them about that, and that's some good feedback for those guys to understand that.
Yeah. Well, guys, we really appreciate your support.
Yeah.
And we appreciate the support of our sponsors. Again, guys, look at our sponsors: Curator Live, EV, NLFX Professionals, eStart, Top Light DJs. You definitely want to take a look at these companies. They are great at what they do, and they have superior products.
Yes, they do.
Please continue to support us, share with your friends, and subscribe. Until next time.
Well, we got one more comment for Kev. He's all fired up this evening.
Oh, at least 120.
Hey, and Kev, okay. Can you do us a favor? Can you send me and Mike your email address through Messenger or whatever? We want to put you on for something, to be featured in something.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So send Mike or one of us, whoever you have, send us your email address. We got something for you.
Yeah. Green Show.
Yeah, he messed it up. That should be Great Show.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
And don't forget, I guess he said Green Show. And don't forget, next week, Nate Nelson, New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, we're going to do the giveaway, and we're going to do our top 24 moments for 2024 from the things that me and Mike are proud or glad that we got to do this year. So until next week, people, with Nate Nelson, we will see y'all next week live right here. Take us out, Miguel.
Peace.
Are you just going to end the show? You're going to play the outro?
I'm going to end the show.